Sorry, I had to throw some trash away. Excuse me. Hi guys, it's Mena. Welcome back to my channel, or this is the very first video that you're seeing of me, then welcome to my channel. Please be sure to hit the subscribe button down below. If you didn't already, I post every day of the week fall. And today in this video, I'm going to talk about my top 5 things I'm lazy at. Now, I'm not normally a lazy person. I'm very productive. I get up, go for walks. I don't sit and lounge around in my pajamas all day. I find things to do to keep me busy, like I knit, I go for walks with my mom and take my dogs for walks. And but I do have my moments where I can be lazy when it comes to certain things, whether it's looking for something or putting certain things away. And I was never lazy at my job. I was always productive at my job. I always found things to do. But at home, there were things I was pretty lazy at. So I'm gonna get started. And just so you guys know, we all have moments where we can't be lazy, whether it's come to putting our we're lazy at, like when it comes to putting our clothes away, when it comes to putting our shoes away, when it comes to putting our socks away, when it comes to putting anything away. Like, we can be lazy when it comes to that. It just takes a lot more motivation to get things better. So I'm gonna get started. So number 1 on my list would have to be looking for things unless it's really important. Now, that's one of my bad habits. Like one time I remember, not one time, I remember a couple times my mom goes, "Oh, can you look for this thing in the fridge?" And I'm like, "Sure." And then sometimes I'll move it around a little bit and I'll just look in the fridge because there's too much stuff in the way and I don't want to take it out. I go, "I can't find it." She goes, "It's in there, I know." And then I look again and I still can't find it. And I go, "It's not there." And then my mom goes, "Here, just let me find it." And then my mom ends up finding it for me. And I was always lazy at home when it came to that, because I just didn't want to have to take everything out and then have to put it back, because I thought it was kind of pointless to have to do that. To just take everything out and put it back, because I felt like it was just more work for me to just move everything around. But if it's really important, like if it's my mom's keys, which I have a story about how I thought I lost them, which I'll link down below, or if it's my wallet or my phone, I will put effort into looking for those. Number 2 on my list, I'd be putting Tupperwares away. Now, this is one bad habit I have. I'm kind of embarrassed to show you guys my messy Tupperware cabinet, but I'm going to show you guys anyway. Now, here's the top cabinet. This is where we keep all of our Tupperwares. And yes, it's a mess in there. And that's because of me, because I throw all of the Tupperwares in there without having to take them out. And we've tried to reorganize this several times, but it actually did not work, because I didn't want to just make more work. I thought it was more work to just take everything out and put it back, and I really hated that. But when I was working at my job, I was pretty good at putting Tupperwares away. Just at home, I'm lazy when it comes to putting Tupperwares away, because we just have too many, but at my job, we didn't have as many. So if you guys saw my messy Tupperware cabinet, yes, that was because of me, because I don't like to have to take all the Tupperwares out and put them away. It's really annoying. I mean, my mom has tried to organize that many, many times, and I've tried to follow her organization, but it was just too much for me to just take everything out and put it away. So I just throw everything in there, and which I hate putting Tupperwares away. I just think it's such a pain, because we just have way too many. Number 3 on my list would be putting pots and pans away. Now, I'm going to show you guys my embarrassing pot and pan cabinet. So here's my pot and pan cabinet. Yes, it's quite a mess in there, as you can see. That's because of me, because I don't take everything out and put it back. I know it's like very important to keep your pots and pans nice and organized, but I hate doing it just because I hate to have to take everything out and put it back. And it's just too annoying for me. So this is how I do it at home only. I never did it this way at my job. I only did it at home only, because I was really, really bad, because we just have too many pots and pans in the cabinet. And I just don't like to have to take everything out and put it back. So I was never that way at all at my job. I was always pretty good at putting pots and pans away, because I was pretty much trained. But my mom tried to train me at putting the pots, pans, and Tupperwares away. I just like hated it because I didn't want to have to take everything out and put it back. But at my job, I was pretty good about putting everything away neatly just for safety because we had to follow it for food safety. But at home, I am terrible at it. Number 4 on my list would have to be cooking. Now, I love to cook a little bit, but I don't like cooking a homemade meal from scratch because I think that's a lot of work. I mean, I usually am pretty good at baking things from scratch, but cooking things from scratch, I am awful at it. I mean, I will make porcupine meatballs from scratch and then other things from scratch, but I don't really like to cook certain things because sometimes it'll be late at night. I don't want to do it. So I either put like a box meal or a frozen meal, which I know is not really good for you, but I don't like to make a lot of work for myself with too many dishes to wash. So I'll just cook something frozen or just a package so then I don't have to make a lot of work for myself. Number 5 on my list would be cleaning up my yarn. Now, my yarn is just a disaster right now, especially because I have my cats in my old room and because I can't find space for the other yarn I have, and I just keep it like a messy because I'm just too lazy to find space for it, and I just don't feel like cleaning up because it makes a lot more work for me because I just have way too much stuff in there, and I don't like cleaning out my stuff because I still like to look for good use to it, and I do put a lot of good use in a lot of the yarn that I use, which is a good thing because I need to do that with my yarn, is always put like good use with my yarn, but I just don't want to clean it up because it's like too much and I just can't find space. It's hard for me to find space for it, especially in my old room because there's not enough space in my old room because it's just crowded in there. Okay, so those are my top 5 things I'm lazy at. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for watching. Please be sure to like and subscribe if you haven't already. And like I said, I am always a productive person. I'm hardly ever like sit around in my pajamas all day. I never do that, but I have my moments where I can be lazy to do things. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for watching. Please be sure to like and subscribe if you haven't already. I post every day of the week, and I'll see you very soon. Bye.